Psychology says that people who have no friends are often misunderstood. They're not broken, they're not antisocial, and they're definitely not failures. In many cases, their brain simply works differently, in a way that makes normal social life feel draining, superficial, or unnecessary. And if you've gone long periods without close friends, there are real psychological reasons behind it. First, you have an extremely low tolerance for fake people. If you have few or no friends, chances are you can't stand inauthentic behavior. People who wear social masks, people who gossip, manipulate, or perform for approval. Psychology research shows that as self-awareness increases, tolerance for inauthenticity drops sharply. You start seeing through people faster, their motives, inconsistencies, and hidden agendas. What others overlook, your mind notices immediately. So instead of forcing yourself to tolerate shallow interactions, you choose distance. You'd rather be alone than surrounded by people who don't feel real. That doesn't make you antisocial. It means you value psychological safety and inner peace. Second, you prefer depth over quantity in every relationship. People without friends aren't avoiding connection. They're avoiding surface-level connection. Research on deep thinkers shows they prioritize quality over quantity. Small talk feels exhausting to you, not because you're rude, but because it lacks substance. Conversations about nothing drain you. You want meaning, ideas, psychology, what drives people, what makes life worth living. Because deep connections are rare, you don't settle. Instead of collecting acquaintances, you wait, even if that means being alone, until something real appears. Third, your nervous system needs more recovery time after social interaction. Some people are biologically wired with higher social sensitivity. Psychology calls this a more reactive nervous system. While extroverts gain energy from interaction, every conversation costs you mental energy. You process tone, emotion, facial expressions, and underlying meaning all at once. You don't just hear words, you analyze them. After socializing, your brain needs solitude to reset. This isn't dislike. It's neurological efficiency. You conserve social energy because for you, it's a limited resource. Fourth, you don't rely on external validation. Many people with no friends score low in something psychology calls social dependency. You don't need constant approval, attention, or reassurance to feel stable. You can sit alone with your thoughts. You can entertain yourself. You can solve problems independently. Instead of needing people to complete you, you build an internal world that sustains you. To others, this can look distant or cold. In reality, it's emotional self-sufficiency, a trait most people never develop. Fifth, past experiences taught you to be selective. People who walk alone often share one thing: a past experience that sharpened their judgment. Betrayal, emotional neglect, being surrounded by the wrong people for too long. Psychology shows that once trust is broken, the brain becomes protective. You don't rush anymore. You observe. You test consistency. You let people reveal themselves over time. This creates a higher trust threshold. Not everyone gets access to your inner world, and that's intentional. Here's the truth most people miss. Having few friends doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your mind operates with more awareness, sensitivity, depth, and higher standards. You have a richer inner world, sharper intuition, and stronger boundaries. And sometimes the people with the strongest minds walk alone. Not forever, but long enough to protect what matters. If you want psychology that explains your personality in ways school never did, subscribe now. Because the next video might reveal something about yourself you've always felt, but never understood.